Today we discuss insect metamorphosis. Insect metamorphosis. All changes of form from hatching to maturity of an insect are collectively termed metamorphosis, PL metamorphosis. All insects during their postembryonic development go on shading or molting their skin. This process is called ecdysis. The molted skin is termed exuvium. The particular form or shape of an insect between two moltings is known as instar. Thus, for example, the first instar is between hatching and first molting, the second instar between the first and the second moltings, the third instar between the second and the third moltings, and so on. The period between two moltings is called stadium, PL stadia. The adult of an insect is called imago, PL imagos or imagines. Types of metamorphosis. According to the degree of change in form, the insects are divided into three groups. Ametabola, without metamorphosis. Insects in which the young pass through no or slight changes to become adults are said to be without metamorphosis. Example, silverfish, telsintails, springtails, ete. Although slight changes occur, e.g. absence of abdominal scales and styli in early instars of silverfish and addition of abdominal and antennal segments in telsintails and springtails respectively, but they do not change the appearance of the young. As these insects are considered to be primitively wingless, they are called apterygota. The young is called nymph, which is similar in appearance to the adult, but smaller in size. These insects have three life stages, viz., egg, nymph and adult. Anamorphosis is an increase in the number of segments during the postembryonic development of an insect. For example, the nymphs of telsintails have 8 abdominal segments and a telsin at the time of hatching. But 3 more segments are added between the last segment and the telsin during the development, thus making a total of 11 abdominal segments and a telsin in the adult. As this increase or anamorphosis does not change the appearance of the young, it is included in the Ametabola. Hemimetabola, simple, direct or incomplete metamorphosis, insects in which the young pass through simple or gradual changes to become adults and have no pupal stage are said to be with simple metamorphosis. Example, grasshoppers, crickets, cockroaches, termites, bugs, etc. These insects are either winged or secondarily wingless. The winged insects develop their wings externally, i.e. from the wing pads or buds readily visible on the thorax of the nymph, and are thus known as exopterygota. The young is called nymph, which is similar to the adult, but smaller in size and with incompletely developed wings. The nymphs of mayflies, stoneflies, and dragonflies, in addition to the above differences, are aquatic and with gills, while the adults are aerial and without gills. Such nymphs which have a different mode of life from the adults are called naiads. Their aquatic life and possession of gills are of temporary and adaptive nature. Hence these insects also come under Hemimetabola. They have 3 life stages, viz., egg, nymph, naiad, and adult. Some insects like whiteflies, male scales, and thrips are included in this type of metamorphosis, but actually they neither fit into Hemimetabola nor into Holometabola. The early instars of their young are without wings and called larvae. The later instars are with rudimentary wings and resemble with nymphs. The final instar is pupa-like and known as pseudopua. Holometabola, complex, indirect or complete metamorphosis, insects in which the young pass through complex or marked changes to become adults and have a pupal stage are said to be with complex metamorphosis. Example, moths, butterflies, beetles, flies, bees, wasps, etc. These insects are either winged or secondarily wingless. The winged insects develop their wings internally, The development starts within the thorax of the larva and then the wings are everted and completed within the pupa and are thus known as endopterygota. The young is called larva, which is entirely different from the adult. There are 4 stages in their life, viz. Egg, larva, pupa and adult. Hypermetamorphosis is a type of complex metamorphosis in which all larval instars are not similar. That is, the shape of larva either goes on changing in all the instars, example, blister beetle, or the first instar is only different from the remaining instars which are similar, example, Hymenopterous parasites. It may be mentioned here that in case of complex metamorphosis all larval instars are usually similar.